It's like she on like like he's on like eggshells. Like she's trying to like move too much, like life. Like they want an eggshell. He's just like, don't move.
Yo, she would be looking bad when she do that, yo.
NERDSoul.
Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing in StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today, come on with another wonderful episode of, that's right, Beats, Vibes, Life. We ain't wasting no time. We got hip hop news, and we got a dope battle that Haas and PL got into over the weekend that we're gonna wrap up. So, before we get started, to my probably right, because it's probably gonna switch the video. Parker PL Lewiz.
What it do, folks? What it do? What it do? What it do?
And directly below to the southeast or just south by south, not south by southwest, you have Haas Low the Third.
We have recently implemented the name change. Anwar HighSign, Haas Low. Mr. HighSign, Haas Low is the old chapter.
HighSign is
the end of his chapter.
Cool.
Yes, they call me Young Architect or why Arcka? You know what I mean? Who that?
Word up. Cool. And last but not least, also don't forget, Haas Low right now has Fleece available for sale and streaming. Go on and stream it out. You know what I'm saying?
Disrespectful.
That was he just said he had a name change. Like, oh yeah,
sorry.
And Haas Low like.
Look, man, I say Haas so much. Sorry. Anwar.
Ooh,
I love you, brother. We're still here.
He went with the OG
Anwar HighSign, Fleece.
Cool.
It's on Spotify. It's on the iTunes. It's on all of the music platforms. Go check that out.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then
Anwar. Ooh.
South by Southwest.
Anwar.
You have, of course, the co-host of the most.
From coast to coast.
From coast to coast. It's Arckatron.
Hello, yo. It's Arckatron. It is me. I'm Spiffy. Look at me. Spiffy.
It's the ARC. Father Part 3.
And check out
RON. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. You can check out his album right now in stores.
The Space Bridge. You mean all 14 albums, you mean?
Yeah. If you could, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're all on it. We're all on the Space Bridge.
Yeah,
we are all on the Space Bridge.
So you should go get it because you can see all of us, or you can hear all of us. You know, you can hear our voices. You're gonna like it. So
you gonna love this.
Hip hop news. Hip hop news. I guess we could say a little congratulations are in order. Mr. Kanye West has it's been announced that he is a hip hop billionaire. 3.3 billion, I believe, was the current tally. I mean, it might be exact. It might be 3.4 now. I don't know how interest be running, but you know, when you got $1 billion, this interest go fast, I guess. So you know, so to Kanye West, I say congratulations, and I also say, remember that $100 million you owe me? You know, I mean, it ain't gonna hurt you.
Wow.
I'm just saying, remember that time I held you?
Put it on. You got it now, but you put it on the street. On Ye.
You got it. I'm coming.
You know he
watches
the show.
Kanye,
he watches the show, man.
Like Dame Dash and Lee Daniels. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm saying don't go to Dame Dash route if you want that money.
I just don't want y'all to be beefing, you know?
Yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? Kanye, you and I are cool.
Yeah, you gotta
be your own go to Dame route to get your money.
You gotta be your own boss. You'll ask no man for no money. You gotta put up your own money if you want money.
No, because Lee Daniels, he was on Lee Daniels' head about that bread.
Yeah, he was.
Give my bread back, man. Give my bread back.
Did he ever get that bread?
He did.
But Lee Daniels was wearing like a blanket on that joint.
No, they went to court and they ended up.
Put up his own money, okay?
They ended up fixing it in the courts.
They got it set up. You know what I'm saying?
They got it set up.
I don't want to have to go to court on you. Just DM me. You know what? Just hit me with 50.
Do the right thing, yeah.
Put up own money.
It's not.
Put up own money,
Mr. West. Do the right thing.
Yeah, do the right thing, Mr. West. So, also we have some more hip hop news. This slides into anime a little bit. Meg the Stallion was on Crunchyroll Live. You know what I'm saying? She did some cosplay as Todoroki from My Hero Academia. Also, she had a little shade to throw at Sailor Moon. I got love for Sailor Moon, but she ain't really like Sailor Moon that much. But it was good to see her show some love for the anime. You know what I'm saying? Anime fans out there, unite.
She's she's big in the anime. That's like her shit.
I love her.
So yeah. Meg, you can find him right here on YouTube, but then DM him. You know what I'm saying? Holla at him.
Holla at me. I have a lot of love to go around, you know. You taller than me, but I have enough love for us to match eyes. We can look into each other's eyes with love.
With love.
Okay.
Oh man.
No, don't do that. You straight over there. The ARC Father
I'm talking about Mike.
ARC Part 3.
PL, you straight too. I'm looking for love out here. Bro.
I'm Dolo.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Imagine what the trade. Imagine how crazy the trades would go. The blogs would set on fire if Anwar HighSign and Meg the Stallion hooked up. Two prominent rappers connecting together at the same time. Are you crazy?
Power couple.
That's the new power couple.
That's the new Hogan B.
Hogan B.
Hogan
Ready, Meg?
Hogan be like, oh man, we gotta come out with another album.
We gotta come out with the Carters too now.
Yep.
Yeah, Carters too.
You ready, Meg?
Now you gotta do like how Weezy did 5,000 degrees or 500 degrees.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. So
the barters.
The barters. Boom. There's another one. Young Thug. Boom. Wherever that was.
The last piece of hip hop news is tomorrow. We will see a clashing of the Titans, if you will. You'll have 3 6 Mafia and Bone Thugs battling it out on Instagram over their hits.
I'm gonna miss everybody. Would you say? I'm gonna miss everybody.
Don't get out the girls, man.
Am I gonna miss everybody?
I'm gonna miss everybody.
We're gonna miss everybody.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
So
R.I.P. Uncle Charles.
Boom, 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 boom.
This is my Uncle Charles.
Boom, 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 boom.
Uncle Charles is like
one
of them icons. Like every now and then, you get like an iconic name or like a near iconic name. Like Uncle Charles is one of those names that like he said it in the record, and you're like, "Yo, Uncle Charles, I miss my Uncle Charles."
I miss Uncle Charles, man.
Just like cousin Carl.
Yeah, my cousin Carl.
I miss my
Uncle
cousin
Charles.
Carl.
A couple of them.
Yeah, there's a couple of your famous names out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So big shout. You guys got any feelings?
Bob Alab,
the battle coming to us.
Bob Alab, definitely.
R.I.P. Bob, man.
I just read up on like the whole everything behind everything. So I was like, oh, that's how people are related. They never knew. Never paid attention too much to the Rockefeller clan.
So
the Rockefeller clan is against the Wu-Tang clan.
All the hip hop news is out the way. Over the weekend, this young man right here and this young man right here had a little battle representing right here ALC and right here, of course, Justin Blaze. The battle was fierce, if you will. I'll throw it to Conspiracy Pete first. With representing Just Blaze, how did you come into the battle? How were you thinking? How did you pick your songs? What was on your mind?
I kind of knew what was gonna happen. I kind of said it during the battle, and it was a great strategy on Mr. HighSign's part. Alchemist has a lot of street records. He's the master of the grimy. Like, he is master of the grimy. So he took it to a grimy place, or tried to take it to a very grimy place. And I had to steer that car to a more shinier, melodic, musically inclined place.
Okay.
He can't sample like Alk though, so leave that alone.
Huh?
All right, so
I said he can't sample like Alk.
So, Mr. HighSign, if you could kind of enlighten us on your thought process in selecting the songs when you were coming to the battle.
So we know that on the Just Blaze side, you're gonna have certain records that are really big, and Just Blaze just has a lot of really, really big records, whether it be they were big chart-wise or they were big because of who was on them. So there's no real way to, unless you're talking about, you know, I don't know, Dre or somebody with certain type of, you got to kind of go a different, you have to force, I had to force him into a different direction. I had to kind of just make an approach like that. Just like, okay,
you made me play who won what, man. You made me play who won what. Yeah. Because I can't, my whole strategy up, but I got back on track. Because
I can't let you because you'll dominate. So I have to sort of force you out of your comfort zone.
It's okay,
let people know ALC got records.
All right, so Arckatron.
Yes.
While you were listening to the battle, you know we were in the chat the whole time. You can see the battle below in the link below on Facebook.
Watch that.
So you're listening to the battle. You're watching the responses. How did you feel about, you know, who was winning as we were going, say, the first 10 rounds or the second 10 rounds, or was it kind of one-sided the whole way?
No, I felt it was definitely evenly matched throughout, from the top to bottom. We'll say this. I'll just say this before I say like what I scored. That'll be at the end or whatever. Mm-hmm. It was evenly matched, especially when the person was the second person to go. That's why I had it switch like 10 rounds in, because the person who's playing after has the advantage, you know. Because and the person who starts kind of has the advantage, but they have to start it with something strong enough to match what the counter is going to be, you know. And I felt on both sides, whoever had the advantage, like tennis, like you advantage, you know, advantage PL, advantage HighSign. You know what I mean? Like that's how it was pretty much the whole match. Speaking of tennis.
Nice. Now, were there any disappointments from anyone throughout the battle? You know, was anybody like, oh man, I wish I would have played this, or oh man, he played that, I didn't have a chance to come back in that one, or anything like that?
Me on my end, like I said it already, he made me play a record I really didn't want to play, but because of the feeling of the way that the crowd, I mean not so much the crowd, but the way that the match was going, I felt like I had to play that record. And that's not one of Just Blaze's best beats. Like I could name you 5 other beats that I could have played in place of that right now, but it didn't have that vibe. You understand what I'm saying? Other than that, I think it was a great match of punch, counter punch, punch, counter punch. It was a really good match.
I agree. And likewise, I had a couple like that too that were like, all right, you forced my hand, now I have to sort of, you know, like jockey back position by playing this thing that I didn't really want to go there. So yeah, it definitely was.
He said, how do you counter Beyonce and then drop We Made It? Like,
yeah, like I really wanted to hold that
Joker
a little
in the
longer.
back, like hold up real quick.
I really wanted to.
You know what's crazy? Ironically, those were both the 7th rounds in each round. So in the second round, Haas played CNN Bang Bang and PL played Breathe, and that was another for me, another turnaround of like, oh,
that's a good example. Like that's one where, exactly. Sorry to cut you off. That's a great example where he played something that it slipped my mind. Like it's something that like, yeah, you gotta play that. But as we going round for round, it sort of slipped my mind. Like, oh, he still has this card in the tuck. He still has this bullet in the chamber. And when he let it off, it made me react in a way that I wouldn't have reacted had he not played it.
Cool.
That was the whole fun of the battle, really.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think about this statement? Because I was sitting with it, and while I was listening to the battle, I was like, you know what? This is really a look at or a discussion between polished street and like Untied Tim Street. That's kind of how I felt while I was listening to this. I was like,
okay, I can see that.
You got the polished street. It's like, we still street, but we more on a little more polished. You know what I'm saying? We took a shower today, our clothes are clean, as opposed to like, I got the same wrinkled t-shirt for like 3 days, Timberlands. I got, weed dust and ashes on my jeans, dusty, like the dusty dude hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though they were both
he
good
kept
beats.
trying to force me to go to the club, go to Obama's dinner.
I had to. I had to.
Obama's dinner.
Those are the records that just made. Like I had to.
And I really didn't want to go there. Like it wasn't my scene. So I was like, yo, let's stay on the block.
We had to get off the block real quick, man. We had to make a power move real quick and get off the block, man.
You know what?
And every time.
Here's this battle.
Like this.
I got it. It's string.
Every time we go off the block, you're coming right back to the block.
All right, so this is how I feel about it. You had Parker Lewiz, Just Blaze, Stringer Bell, and you had Mr. HighSign, Alchemist, Marlo. You know what I'm saying? You like both of these dudes get down, but Marlo was another type of cat. Marlo was so shady. I was surprised. Like, who was working for him? Like, why? Like, why would you?
Why would you even put yourself in that kind of danger?
Yeah. Like, this dude he ain't no person trustworthy. But anyway, that's kind of how I felt. Now, I do have a question for Anwar HighSign.
What up?
Where was Dilated Peoples at, man? I was waiting for Dilated Peoples. I was waiting for either the platform or live on stage. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't have live on stage. I had the platform on my list. I had Worst Comes to Worst on my list. But again, like, it's a game of sort of setting tones and reacting to tones set. So as you play more things, it ends up being like, okay, well, I can't really comfortably get that off.
All right,
if I'm trying if I'm really trying to body this guy, I can't really get that one off.
All right, Arckatron, I saw you making hand gestures.
I was only hand gesturing to PL in his coffin, but that's all I was hand gesturing.
Oh man,
we try here, Mr. HighSign.
Yeah, so that ended up being the main reason why they didn't. And then also like having so many records to choose from. I have like 30 something, 40 records to choose from. And so, as I set a tone or PL sets a tone and I react to it or he reacts to it, then that changes what you play next.
Okay. I'll ease up because the whole battle I was like, yo, we're Dilated at. I am biased because the first time I heard Alchemist was on platform. So
the platform is amazing.
So I am biased.
So the platform is amazing, but I can't play the platform against Show Me What You Got because it's just going. It's like, nah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's why I said the battle's gonna be good because people always like, oh, I would have played this. But it's like, yo, when you're in the midst of a battle, it's like a real war.
You're trying to overtake.
It's chess.
You got knives.
It's definitely chess.
You might have to pull a grenade out. Like, oh, okay, wasn't expecting that. It's the same way. Like, you gotta have all the tools, but you gotta be flexible. Like, I will
counter that with saying, I think live on stage has the energy of some of the more popular Just Blaze stuff.
Yeah.
But when you're in the midst of it, you know what I'm saying, you don't never know. Especially when someone's coming with the second hole like Memphis Bleak. I mean, come on, man.
And you're also trying to like match energy and impact or offset energy and impact.
Correct.
You're either trying to match it or upset it.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't like, in that case, I wasn't confident that Dilated would get the job done. Not that the records aren't amazing, but I just wasn't.
All right, okay.
I was like, all right, you taking me in like a certain direction, a certain feel. And in a way, it was like Dilated was like too hip hop in a way for certain records that
PL Dilated wasn't from Queens?
Wow.
Yeah, you were
wow.
New York. You were New York heavy, and I was like, bruh, like, can we get some? Because, and I know they did more than those three. But I was
wow, what you mean? All your records.
I mean, you were in New York. I mean, you were in New York the whole time. You were in New York all day.
You were in baseline the whole time.
I had to stay in baseline. I had no choice.
Did I play?
I mean, but like after like the Cameron was a good round. The wet wipes. I feel when y'all both went to Compton or went to Cali with Break the Bank and Compton, you dropped Compton and he dropped Break the Bank. I thought that was another good line.
I didn't expect that one. That was a good one.
Yeah, Compton was.
I didn't think you would bring out Compton.
Why would I not? Compton.
Well, me and Arcka have our certain feelings about that song. I just didn't think you would bring it out. Like there are a lot of other choices that you could put before that song.
There's only one beat, and I told Arcka already. There's only one beat that I wish that I would have played that I didn't, and one that I played that I shouldn't have.
Which one?
The Who Want What joint I should not have played. The one joint that I wish I should have played and I didn't was December 4th. Like I kept calling myself like all day.
Yeah.
Like, how did I
Where was December 4th?
That's a cha. That's a.
I had some joints like that too. That was like, I should have played.
What are your joints? What's your joints, HighSign?
Hold up. Let me look at my list.
I would say this. Maybe y'all should hold it back from saying which other stuff you would play because you might have a second round. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. So, but since P said one, I'll say one.
Yeah. You say one. Say one that you wish you like. Would you?
My cat is like attacking me right now.
Tell me one that you would replace, put in, and one that you would take out.
I definitely would take out the Wayne joint that I played toward the end. Hold up, my bad. I'm like, my list is like on a different page, and my book doesn't want to let me get my list. Yeah, so I wish I didn't play the Wayne joint.
Okay.
The one that I wish I would have played though is probably like Nas, No Ideas Original.
Yeah, No Ideas Original. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Wayne joint was entirely a reaction to what PL played. Like when PL, I think it was after PL dropped Breathe, then I played the Wayne joint.
Yeah,
because it was like he dropped like a big record from a big artist. So like now I have to like show I have a big artist in the tuck. Like, Alchemist had this one, but I really probably should have like stuck to my gun right there.
Yeah, I agree. Well,
and doing that, like I allowed him to to activate the track card with Saigon. Because I forgot about Come On Baby. But again, like
Saigon was like, nice. Saigon was a nice act.
That's the beauty of the battle. Like that's what makes it so banging and dynamic is like I forgot about Come On Baby. In 20 rounds of sparring, I forgot that he had that in the tuck.
Special move.
Or maybe even like just didn't consider that he would pull that one out.
Yeah.
So it was like, trap card, got you. And I was like,
you must also know your enemy. Yes.
Know your enemy.
and you did well, except for that one. Like, ooh, he had a Saigon joint, and I was going too. So he can go. Okay,
well, in the melee of things, I wanted to play that. I would have played it earlier.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I feel like that's like That's one of those.
You could have played that
ones from
earlier,
Alchemist,
and it would have been a reaction to something that he played. So you wouldn't have to worry about him playing. He would have played after you, but it's in another round, and that would be compared to
right.
You go.
But did I play any that made you do that? That made you be like, now I got. Oh well, who won what?
Oh yeah, who won what
was that like that? Where like I played it.
I told you.
Now I got it.
No, you played something. You played. Damn, what the fuck did you play?
That was the first round, right?
That was.
I think that was the first round.
No, yeah, that was part of the second. No, that was second round. That was part of the second 10.
What song is that again?
Okay.
That was like 13 or 14.
Oh yeah.
Who won what?
Yeah, you played it after you played a Jada joint.
Yeah.
Mm.
You played
the 50 joint.
Yeah,
50,
that one.
The 50 cent.
And then I was like, nah, man. Then I was like, yo, no, because he battled this. I could have played it.
Come to the projects. Come to Queensbridge.
Yeah, you can play the Beanie joint. Yeah, or something.
Yeah. I was like, yo,
that was me, man. That was me. That was me. It was right there in front of me, and it was like, ooh.
Yeah, I thought that was a Swiss Beats, man. I'm sorry, man. That's like a Swiss beat, man.
As soon as I heard that, like, damn, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah, it's like playing the beat you're not sure. You're like, that ain't the one. It's when you hear it out loud, you're like, that ain't the one. That ain't the one.
I know that.
Like, you know instantly, like, that wasn't the one to play.
Nah, right there. No.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I definitely hear that one. Yeah, you could have played the 7/4. You could have played anything in that slot. That would have.
That's also why it's like. That's also why like the part 2 might be.
Yeah, I think the part 2 would be dope. Like playing things you didn't play from this. So like kind of like a round 3 and 4 now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now to PL. First beat out the gate, Exhibit C. Why?
Why not?
Well, some would think that
you're a great English, sir.
Has more memorable beats.
I mean, no.
Some would say, like myself,
I've learned
Just Blaze has more memorable beats.
I have learned.
Hold on.
I'm gonna pretend.
Let me explain myself because
I don't
just throw out flippant statements. I don't just throw out flippant statements. You played 3 tracks, 2 which were on soundtracks of movies that were quite popular in black culture, and 1 which was on NBA Street 2, which pretty much a large part of black culture played. So 3 of those beats were arguably more popular or more heard than Exhibit C.
No, the point that I was
bro.
Exhibit C.
You can say what you want. You got served. We can pull up. You can pull up the ticket sales. You got served. Maybe. And people was playing that song all the time. I mean, playing those songs from that soundtrack all the time. That soundtrack sold well.
C is one of his better beats.
But Exhibit C is an anthem. 20 years from now, people will still play Exhibit C.
You come out swinging. You come out.
You tried to get the early life lead on me.
People try to clown, but you guys have access to the same Google I do. Feel free to look it up. Look up the sales. How many people played this game? How many people watched this game? How many people?
But 20 years from now,
so it's not. I'm not just saying things for fun.
You would play that as your first song
because people know it, and it's more of a like up tempo, dancey, feel good crowd pleaser type.
But you also have to look at
the
audience too, Mike. Look at the audience. Like, look who was in the room. Like, this was real hip hop. I couldn't come out the jumper pumping up.
Let's not even
it
put
got
that.
Played, but I couldn't come out the jumper.
But like, if you were to, people who don't play video games, people who haven't seen that movie, still know Exhibit C. And people who play video games and have seen that movie play, they know Exhibit C. That's one of both of their biggest records.
Okay, all right.
He survived for 10 years off the strength of Exhibit
C.
One
record, off of that one record.
It's more like 2 records, but yeah.
What's the other one?
What was the other one?
Didn't he have Exhibit A and C?
The A was first.
But A was first. A is good.
So
but it's not Exhibit C.
2 records.
You better play that the second round.
What, A?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't play Exhibit A.
Would A work in a battle?
Yeah.
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 We'll see.
Tony? Yeah.
You call me Haas, man. You ain't gotta not call me Haas is also my name.
Yeah.
Nah.
But yes,
I've been over my clown meter for this episode. So to Mr. HighSign. So I've been over my clown meter.
I'm sick of y'all bullshit.
The clown meter's rising.
I'm sick of y'all's bullshit.
Because I'm well read and I know my stats, but I know where I am, so I can see.
Stats is one thing, but there's the eye test or the ear test.
To you, keep it thorough. Why the first beat?
Because I have to match Exhibit C. Like Exhibit C is a huge record. He's coming out of the bell is ringing. He's coming out and he's into the middle of the ring, and he's not testing and looking for timing and trying to read his opponent. He's coming out like Tyson and he's trying to knock my block off. So I have to go, wait a minute. Okay, bow, I took your shot, but I have to throw you a shot back. Like, bow, this is not going to be easy. This ain't Diddy. This ain't pretty.
And at the time, I guess that was Prodigy's and Alchemist's biggest record.
Yeah, like in the way that Exhibit C is sort of iconic in hip hop now. It's an anthem in hip hop. So it's Keep It Thorough.
All right. So conversely, in your round 2, why start with The Realist? Because you had the chance to set the tone. Was that the tone you wanted the whole round?
Now The Realist is sort of the same principle, but just a different feel. So The Realist is like a lot of our first introduction to Alchemist, and on that album, like it's one of the records from Alchemist that's remembered the most fondly. So it sort of sets a different tone. Like, okay, banger, 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 banger. Like, okay, cool, but can you match this kind of banger? Like something that's more, that's more melodic. But like it's like The Realist beat is maybe one of the best beats ever. And so like, okay, like how do you deal with this? If you're Just Blaze and I know that if I know the range of feels that you have at your disposal, how do you fight this? How do you fight brand new Alchemist, Mob during their peak, G-Rap arguably during his peak or one of his peaks?
Yeah.
And like it's another sort of like iconic, like classic, maybe not iconic, but certainly super classic moment that like it just sets a tone for the whole thing. Like now you gotta move to my drum.
All right, and then of course back to P. Why Oh My God? Because now you're in this brand new round. You're like, yo, all right, he just dropped The Realist. What from Oh My God made you think like, okay, this will allow me to maneuver to give me some space to counter punch and come back out?
I went to the trump card. When in doubt, go to Hove.
Not that Hove. Better Hove. You should have picked another Hove.
Man.
December
like
4th.
The Realist.
December
I knew
4th
that The Realist would be.
You should have played December 4th. That's the perfect one to play December 4th.
Oh yeah, that would have been. I knew that The Realist would be a difficult tone to match. Like, okay, like that's the kind of record that it hits and you like, okay, now I have to react instead of set a pace. I have
that's
to
Quiet
react.
Storm. Yeah, you were ready for the Quiet Storm.
In my defense, it was a way to set up the pivot. Because he's trying to go somewhere. Like, I know he's going to win that round. I need something to just kind of stand in that place, take the punch, and let me set up the counter.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? I could have picked a better beat.
Rocky Apollo 2 coming Alchemist,
I'm
Just
with
Blaze,
it. Let's
Dream
go.
Match, Fan Edition.
I'm with it.
Part
Chemist
2.
versus
Part
Justin
2.
Blaze.
So I guess we'll start with Arckatron. Who do you think won and why?
I thought PL won. You want me to give my numbers? Because I had the whole breakdown.
Okay, yeah. Give us the numbers. We'll discuss it on that.
It basically was 9-7 with 4 ties. And I was only counting this for the first 20. Like after that, I can just play stuff. And that also, the heat holders round factored in terms of I added in in terms of winning or losing. So that would add maybe 2 for Haas and 1 for PL. So it's 10-9. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. So it was very close for me. There was moments where PL stole it. There was moments where HighSign stole it. And the heat holders round, it just factored in terms HighSign not playing.
Come on, you could just say Haas. It's cool.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna be switching out. I'm gonna switch the vernacular. I mean cardiovascular. Tackler. So it's just interesting to see what was held because of how the battle went. What arms you had left. That's why I call it heat holders. So. The ties were actually the start of the battle. Actually, that the Exhibit C to Thorough. I felt that was a tie. That was a great match to what was played initially with Exhibit C. And the tie was actually the Freeway, What We Do, and Ghostface Forest. I felt that.
I forgot about that, John. I'm not even gonna hold you on live, fam. I forgot about
that. Was a good tie.
Yeah, that was fun.
To hear it so
early,
that was very good for me. I'm ooh, okay, this is a battle. You know what I mean?
That was a fun round.
Yeah,
that was a good example of having to counter because it's okay, when is what we're gonna do come out? And so when you threw it out, it's okay.
Okay.
I didn't necessarily see that's where he was going. So it's okay, now what do I do against what we do?
Yeah.
I
thought that was a good counter to bringing it back to the streets. You know what I mean? Let's bring it back to the streets. And the real streets. Not the rap hood, the real hood. You know what I'm saying?
It's I would go big record and here we go with this big street record. Big record. Big street record.
But that's where they dwell.
Alchemist has big record. Play one.
That was their lanes. That was their lanes though. Big record, street record. Basically, that's what the battle was about. So I felt it was evenly matched in that way where they had enough hits in their respective territories.
Okay. All right. Yeah. For me, I didn't think before this started, I was giving it to ALC. Straight up. Before it started, I was like, Alchemist. Slam dunk. This was way more, I don't know.
Competitive
than I thought, yeah. Way more competitive than I thought. Props to Just Blaze. The slight edge, though, and I can't believe I'm saying this. The slight edge I'm gonna give to Just Blaze.
They got me losing. This battle it's rigged, man.
I thought
they rigged me up, man.
It was close, man.
It was close.
It was close, man.
And honestly, what it was for me is the
Battle of the Peoples.
No, it wasn't Battle of the Peoples. Even though Don't Sleep, man, Dilated People's got some joints.
They do.
No, because you said it jokingly. Let's be for real.
Because you were.
I definitely.
Funny you saying it.
In my list,
giggling like Dilated People's.
My list
you was the only one
like,
caping in the chat for. That's why I was giggling. That's why I was giggling.
Because I should. Nobody else was. Who else gonna hold him down? No, ain't nobody holding him down.
I got him in the top.
I like 2/3 of Dilated People.
I know you don't like Evidence, you don't like Guru, you don't like those type of rappers.
No, don't put Guru and Evidence in the same category. I like Guru way better than Evidence.
I didn't say they were the same category. I said
don't do that.
Like them.
I mean, they're not in the same camp. Even anything about them, I feel. I can see you maybe with the
Evidence is
monochromatic
highly
voice.
influenced by Guru.
Maybe the monochromatic voice, like the straight up like
The
one
kind
tone.
of delivery, he's highly influenced by Guru.
Oh
I'd
yeah,
say highly influenced.
He's definitely a derivative. Strangely enough.
Yeah, highly influenced by Guru. But got Tupac over there. But when it's weird, Alchemist has a lot of joints, but I don't think the diversity, at least in this battle, really, it didn't show up for him well. Like,
really,
it's
I
weird. In the battle, it seemed like Just Blaze had more diversity around the, like it's. so for me, Just Blaze actually takes this, man, and I did want to give it to him.
Oh,
but Just Blaze takes this. I think he was.
I didn't do my
diverse.
job.
He was more diverse.
I didn't finish my breakfast.
And the funny thing is, the joints that swayed me weren't even Jay-Z joints. Like the joints that swayed me was like, I was like, oh yeah, Beyonce, yeah. And I was like, you know what? I started thinking, I was like, between
Arcka space. Arcka space. What he said.
Let's go round around. Who won for you, Mike?
For me, well, see, I didn't go round for round who won.
How about we do it right now?
I sat back and felt. All right, so round one, J Electronica, Exhibit C. Well, I mean, you had to sit back and think about like how I felt about the battle, how I felt about the songs played. Exhibit C, keep it thorough. I actually like Exhibit C more. React versus Still in Effect, like React more. What We Do, Ghostface, I gave that to Ghostface, or well, I guess gave that to ALC. But PSA and Hold You Down, gave it to PSA. It's then Touch the Sky with Snoop. That was kind of a watch for me.
I had Touch the Sky, strangely
Compton,
enough.
Compton, Schoolboy Q.
What did I play against Touch the Sky?
Some Snoop one.
Snoop joint.
Oh, the intro.
Intro.
I love to give you light.
Yeah. Somehow, some way versus Kendrick Lamar Fear. That went to Kendrick.
Wait. How did you skip? Compton. What do you mean? So out some way?
Because I already said Compton.
But you went. So what was the Bean song? I don't know what the Bean song. I forgot. I don't have that listed up with the Bean song. What was the Bean song?
Bean song?
Beans. Hold the beans. That's why. Somehow, some way. There it is. All right. Fear.
Oh. Well, see, the one that I have just says Jay-Z. But anyway.
Yeah.
Kendrick, round 6, I gave to Kendrick. Look, I'm reading. Y'all laughing. I'm reading the email that came from Arckatron. Came from him.
I'm just saying, but
you know the song.
From him, April 26th, 7:50 p.m., 3 days ago. From Arcatron.
I said,
once again, I'm somehow getting crowned.
Also on that song.
From once again,
I'm just saying, you don't know that song. I'm just saying.
From stuff I have literal documentation.
I'm just adding that Bean and Seagulls on the song. That's all I'm adding.
So round 8, Beyonce.
Wait, what did you give the Break the Bank and Compton? I didn't hear that part.
Compton won that. Compton won that.
Okay.
So Compton won that. Somehow, some way, in Fear, I gave that to Kendrick. Kendrick won that one. So Beyonce Freedom, and then Jadakiss Styles. Jadakiss and Styles. We gonna make it. That went to Jadakiss. We gonna make it to just. Man, I played that song a billion times.
That's a super.
You couldn't have played nothing against that. It wouldn't matter.
Yeah, you should have fought for that round, PL.
Well, he went first on that one.
He should have said, I know he's gonna play. We gonna make it.
I should have kept that for round 20.
How do you know? How do you go to B? What goes to B? Like in my head, I'm like, this nigga Alchemist ain't got no R&B joints. Like, what the fuck is he doing? And then all you hear is I'm like,
My only defense against the B, against Killer B.
Oh man.
That one hurt. I ain't gonna front. Like,
so you had Dipset. Then you got Dipset. I Really Mean It. Cameron Wet Wipes, gave that to Dipset. Or I gave that to I Really Mean It. Cameron, welcome to NYC. Style P's Gangster and Gentleman, I gave that to Style P. But overall, that whole round went to Just Blaze. Outside of like what? A wash?
What number? That was like, what, 6-4, basically?
I think 7-3. But
let me
maybe
pull up
6
the
to
list
4,
that's in the group chat.
Huge. I got
still, it's
one
heavy weighted on Just Blaze's side, way more than
6
I thought.
6 to 4 is not heavy weighted. That's pretty close, actually.
Well,
if that's what it was. If that's what it was.
So how did you score it?
Hold on. I'll take this back to Fast and Furious. My man Vin Diesel said, as Dominic Toretto, I don't care if an inch or a mile, winning's winning. So it could have been 5 to 4. It could have been 6 to 5. It could have been 10 to 9.
So what are you talking about? That's a bad.
He took Diesel on you, bro.
PL representing Just Blaze won that round.
It's how you said he won, like it was
even
a
though
big
what
gap.
we do is wrong.
If it's 6, I'm counting 6 to 4, but okay.
Well,
winning's winning. Score that first half.
So
Arckatron, go down the line with your first half.
So yeah, what you had, Arckatron?
First round tie, second round PL won. Yeah, ties. I ain't gonna say what they played. Ties. It's basically Exhibit C, thorough tie, react. Whatever the freeway is called. That's PL react. Tie with what we doing in Ghostface. PSA 1, Touch of Sky 1, Break the Bank Haas, Fear Haas, We Gonna Make It KO, Wet Wipes Haas, and the last joint, Welcome to New York City PL. So for the first round,
hold on. So Wet Wipes beat.
Yes,
I really mean it.
This is yep.
Come on,
this is why I say this.
You know it does.
Yeah, y'all don't know. I have criteria.
But that Welcome to New York City, I forgot about that one.
No!
Cause we thinking about 40 joints. We trying to compile. I'm trying to think about
Wet Wipes one because it's a.
Damn, that's just hard.
I have 5 categories. 5 categories. It basically surprise joints, expected joints, retaliation joints, joints that I never heard, and single joints. That's the 5 criteria. Meaning that if you score a little higher if you have a joint that's a very good retaliation track. Wet Wipes was a good retaliation. So if, like, for example, if Wet Wipes played first and then you played I Really Mean It, it would have went your way. That's basically what I mean. I get it. So that's how I factor that in. So that's why I was like, okay, because it was the counter, it's a very good counter.
Makes sense.
So we might. You want to do second round?
All right, cool. Of course, this time Anwar starts first. So we got Kool G Rap, Mobb Deep, The Realest, Jay-Z. Realest wins. Come on, man. We knew that. So, Got It Twisted versus Flip Side. Flip Side kills it, crushes it. Bigger record, more hype, more energy, bigger impact on black culture, and was in a movie and was super sweet in the movie too. So, Flip Side, it was in You Got Served as well. All right,
You Got Served.
Jadakiss, checkmate. Hey, this is hip hop. We can't discount the dance community in hip hop.
I'm not discounting. I said I didn't watch it.
Continuing on. Checkmate versus Beans. Who want what? It won. Big Noise, Grimy Way, Drake, Lord Knows got that. And I did not want to give that to a Drake song.
I'm in his hood more than he is.
Are you talking about the Jada, the Beans joint?
Yeah. Check it. Who won what? So Big Noise versus Drake. What did you say? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Drake won that.
Right. That's a hard record.
Jay Electronica, Never Ending Story versus Jay-Z, Dear Summer. That was tight, but I gave that over to ALC. I gave that to Never Ending Story.
That's another one I forgot you had in the chamber.
Though
I forgot Dear Summer was in the chamber.
That album.
That for me, that was my retaliation one where PL won that switch.
What's Dear
Autobot
Summer
switch.
on again? That's on.
That was on Memphis
Bleak's
Bleak
album.
Bleak's album.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way it would sell.
I think the Understanding album.
Don't do that. No.
He alpha the day. He alpha. You thought he was sleeping on me. Nah.
Whoa, that's
Half money to sleep.
boy.
So
No more
Prodigy
Duce
and
coming to
Kanye.
your crib.
Man.
You off the list.
I'm
You
never
know,
going
Rick
to a
watched
Rock
the
Nation
show.
brunch.
You're not getting invited to this next Rock Nation brunch.
Yeah.
Yo, you know
That's
what?
it for you.
I don't want to go to the Rock Nation brunch. I didn't want to go.
I
anyway.
want to. I'm
NERDSoul at Rock Nation brunch would be a good look, man.
I'll take your ticket.
I'll take it this way, fam. Fuck you, man.
Man, you know good and well they ain't letting me come to that brunch.
Why? Was you a troublemaker? Was you gonna cause some ruckus?
I've already spoken ill of the Hove. I've already spoken ill of his new
But you didn't see him in
Islamic
person.
brother.
You could say how you say it in person.
Oh, he'll let me say it in person.
In person.
I'll be like Jay-Z, woo, there's some good water. I ain't like your last album. Be like,
You're not getting past Tata with that.
That attitude's not gonna work past Tata. You're not getting to the Tata level.
I'm gonna keep it real. I think I could take Tata. Ain't nobody tripping on him.
Yeah.
Oh no. No.
You got the shooters, man. You do all that high you want.
Oh no.
Wow, you did.
Well, then I'll be like,
You karate man believe on the inside, but you dead on the inside too.
You got that.
So anyway, round 16, we got Prodigy, Cormega 3 versus Jay-Z. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. One. You know I don't like that song, but that beat.
Now throw up, pukey green.
Yeah. 3-6 Mafia.
Wait.
Juvenile.
Can I ask P real quick? What was your why did you play that record for 3?
You had to steer it back.
Try to pivot away.
You played one of the grimiest records ever. I had to play that record. I had to.
Plus, you know me and Cormega don't get along.
I had to steer it a certain way.
I wanted to get deep batteries for the theme music. It was just a pit stop. What you want?
I see where it was going.
We had cracked out Yolanda's sob. I thought we were riding, man.
We was right.
Continue.
Not eating chicken wings and French
then it
fries.
got worse because we had 3-6 and Juvenile with That'll Work getting beat up by Joe Budden's Pump It Up. Now, once again, another joint that's bigger, got more energy, got more excitement, and was larger in black culture.
Wait, you said pump. Wait,
I told you.
Pump It Up. He has Pump It Up winning.
The what's the name? I said you fucked up, right?
Pump It Up.
I gave you the Bill Duke. Yeah, you fucked up on that one.
You wildin'. You wildin'.
Yo.
You are wildin' right now.
Then CNN, Bang Bang, Fabulous wins with Breathe. Breathe was another joint that I was just like, it's crazy. Like I played that song a billion times. So that's another song that's crazy for me. Lil Wayne with Fab and Jules, You Ain't Got Nothing, actually won for me on that. Jay-Z's Ignite, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, okay. But I gave that one to ALC. I think it just hit me better. And then the Saigon versus Saigon was a wash for me because I like both songs. So that was it. So Alchemist came out of this battle seeming very limited in his style. I'm gonna be honest. After listening to the battle, though I think I like if someone was like, hey man, you're coming out with an album, you can either choose Alchemist or Just Blaze. I'd be like, yo, give me Alchemist. But after listening to this battle, Alchemist seems very one note. As opposed to Just Blaze, he seems like he's much more diverse in the joints that were played. So,
now I want to see like around where you're going against PL doing Alchemist. It's like what would you have played? Is the kind of the question. What was you going? Okay, before you got into the battle, before we did the battle, like what were the Alchemist joints that were running in your head that wasn't played? It's probably better.
At least a couple of dilated joints, and I think he did a joint for Ras Kass, because my idea would be I have to break up the Timbo music. I gotta break it up because it's so much of it. If you play 20 tracks of it, it's like listening to a Clips album. I love the Clips, but at the end of the album, I feel like I'm selling dope. So it's like I gotta break some of this up. You know what I'm saying? So Just Blaze just ended up coming out seeming like someone who had more diverse beats. He just did. Now, that's for me. That's why I said my score, Just Blaze wins.
Anybody coming at you with score?
You ain't gotta defend your score.
I'm just saying your numbers.
Negroes.
That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna come at you with your score. I'm saying make sure you score correct before you talking about a big win. Like whoa,
that second round though. That second round was second round.
Yeah, but we were talking about the first round. We were talking about the first round, not the second round.
Yeah, but what I mean is like Bobby was hurting. What I mean the whole battle. Like when you look at that second round, it was not a good look for ALC.
I didn't see we didn't even have what your second round was, so we weren't even talking about the second round. We were talking about the first round.
Okay. So how you score the second round?
All right.
Arcka, how you score the second round?
I'm out.
What you say? Me? Oh.
Yeah.
I had highs for the first round, for the 11th. That's the realist. Flip side winning. The Jada and Alchemist, I don't know who want what. That was a tie for me. Because I thought it was a Swiss beat, and it sounded like a Swiss beat. But I guess it's Just Blaze did the beat, like he was doing a Swiss beat. Drake won his joint. That
was a good one. Going the Drake out against Big Boy.
I had 3 for the winning, which show me what you got. Because I don't like much Just Blaze on that album. Like Just Blaze on that album for me is as a no. As a no. Those 3 tracks he did early on in the album is a no for me. I never really liked any of those songs like that. I just felt Show Me What You Got was just clunky. That's the only way I can feel, like just clunky. Rhythmically clunky. Dear Summer won over the J Electronica Never Ending Story. I actually skipped one actually. I skipped that actually. I just realized I skipped that. Bang Bang, Breathe was the KO for that round for me. That was where the polarity switched and it became more of the leader became the follower and the follower became the leader, and that kind of like who goes first role.
You skipped 17. You skipped Pump It Up, the verse.
Oh, but and the Mafia one win. That was a win. Pump It Up was a moment that I didn't like in the moment, and I still don't like. Like I don't like that at all. I never liked the beat, and Joe Budden wasn't my cup of tea. Or
top 3 rapper of all time, son.
What you say?
I said according to the records, man, they say he top 3 all time, son.
Top 3 in what?
Rap.
You mean like gift rap or what? You mean
old? Nah, I fucked with Joe. Joe, I remember I sent you a list I made. I was fucking around bored. He's in my top 40 all time.
That's fine.
Joey is
fine. He's good.
Yeah.
Well, top 40 is a lot of rappers.
There's been a million of rappers, and to be in the top 40 out of all of them,
pretty good. No,
that's pretty.
Yeah, but even though there's a million rappers, how many do we realistically really digest?
Okay, I want you to do something. I want you to sit down and make a list of just 50. And just once you come to, it'll be like, man, like once you start thinking of names, like, oh shit.
Fair. That's fair.
Ah, man,
it's probably the same thing y'all just went through with going through the beats.
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if I could put him in a
top 100.
Maybe top 100.
Nah, he's top 40
maybe.
for me.
He's definitely top 40.
He's like 49. He might make top 40. it's because it's not that he's not talented, and he has some deep songs where I'm like, yo, man, he's showing some deep mentals on this, and you know, reflecting on his life and stuff. So it's not that he's not talented. It's not that he doesn't have the lyrics, and he makes some songs that I like. It's his off the court antics that kind of sour me on him sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
He's
I mean, he ain't got no podcast like me. You know what I'm saying?
He stole your idea, right? I know.
He stole my idea.
Facts is facts, man.
Facts is facts, man.
Yo,
wait, you saying he stole your idea like a certain podcast with David Manners is rhyming stole from Crime?
Man, David Scammer and his
David Scammer?
ideas.
David Scammer.
Yo, don't get me started on David Scammer. His third tier beat making self. Like, don't get me started on like
because you know he watched this show. He about to go
I see PL. What I want you to do, put your eyes back into your brain and look for the second good beat he's made.
Hey, yo.
How long has it been since Rubber Band Man?
Shots across the bow, man.
Hey, yo.
Since Rubber Band Man?
I got 32 shots. I ain't got the aim.
He went there.
I wish this shit in your direction, man.
He went.
Look, I don't care.
You DC sniper out the back of the fucking crowd.
Look, I don't care.
That was very sniperish.
The reason I got smoked for David Scammer is because he bit off my folks, and I don't play that.
Yeah, the thought crime.
He's corny in general. He's one of those like half conscious dudes that like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Try to be relevant by stealing somebody else's stuff. Look, it's like that skit biters with Ghostface. You know what I'm saying? They got their stuff. Now here you come. You ain't even let them shine on their own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Here you come.
How close is he to
his first
Dr. Umar Johnson?
He didn't say I'm podcasting because I think it's dope. He said I'm podcasting because there's money in this. And I'm like, so you up in here trying to get rich quick scheme? This what you doing?
You trying to get that cheddar cheese, man.
This ain't Herbalife. This ain't Primerica.
This is real, son. Trying to get that cheddar cheese.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to get that cheddar cheese? Go to Food Line. Go to Ralph's Bonds.
Food Line. Wow, you said Food Line. You showing where you from.
But I ain't playing in these streets. All right? Look, I'm deep in these streets, son.
Yo, you showing where you from. You know how people say you showing your age. You showing where you from with that Food Line. Wow.
Yo, Food Line, kid.
Virginia Food Line 2 up 2 down. I rep VA all day.
Food Line PA or NJ or NYC.
So, you know what I'm saying? We got love for that.
We tri-state area over here. Yeah, I mean,
we definitely don't have Food Line.
Actually, we got
representing
the Food Line. We have New York, we got Pennsylvania, and we have New Jersey. Tri-state area in the building.
Ooh,
Jersey.
But yeah, but nah, like.
Y'all trying to say Jersey the battle, fam.
Top
Jersey.
40. Could I put Joe Budden in the top 40? Maybe. I'd have to start writing down and really being serious. We've done our top 10 before. But
yo,
would have to be in the group of the next 30. Maybe.
Does Alchemist have a joint with Redman? Or why does that not happen? What's going on? Alchemist and Redman.
I don't know, B. I don't know what happens there. I don't know why. Let me do my Googles right quick. Maybe I've overlooked.
I don't think
so.
I want that.
It should. It definitely should.
It needs to happen.
Yeah.
PL, you're not saying anything, so I'm worried. I'm slightly worried. See, he disappeared. See, I was worried he's gonna say something. I knew he was gonna disappear. See, he's scared. Tron has spoken. He's scared.
He's scared.
Scared.
He's scared. That's him calling. Who that?
It looks like
no. That's some kind of other alarm. I guess somebody got.
Wow. How does that?
How
does that happen?
Hold on. No. Oh no, he's still dry though. He cool. He'll roll. Do you want to give him the slicks? All right, cool.
How does Alchemist Redman never happen?
But has Alchemist worked with anyone in there?
Here goes the little bro is here.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's representing VA with his dad.
He's representing New York. He's not the new member. PL has been replaced by NERDSoul Light.
Yeah, there you go.
PL will be back. He'll be back.
I think his phone died, probably.
Thank you.
I know, right?
Yeah, his phone probably died.
Yo, the worst thing is when your phone dies, but it doesn't. When you plug it in, it doesn't turn back on right away.
Yo, that be taking like
And
10
you're like,
minutes, yo.
Come on, please, come on.
Yo, it be taking like 10 minutes for the phone to start again. I'm like, yo, your computers are very good at starting, but your phones are like days to start. Like, yo, I got to fire it up tomorrow or yesterday to get it going today. Like, yo,
crazy.
You know how it is.
I'm sitting there with it. I'm sitting with it. I'm trying to hotwire my phone. Like, yo, can you turn on quicker? It's like, it's not working. I'm trying to hotwire it. You know, I've been doing the movies like, yo, they just like open up the little thing and it's like, no, it's not that easy to hotwire a car. Yeah, like
yo, they hotwire a car in seconds.
Yo, in the movie, they're like geniuses. They're like car geniuses in the movie, yo. The keys always be in the car. Like the keys are always in the car. Like, yo, who just be leaving their keys in the car like this?
Yeah. It's like, and they'll always be under the little, visor. Yeah,
under the visor. Yeah.
Oh, he said his phone overheated.
His phone overheated. Dang.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be like he got that old X, I think.
He got that.
Yeah, you gotta have some new jam. You know what I mean? You can't be
put it in the freezer, man.
All right,
you gotta put it in the freezer.
We back. We back.
Yeah, put it in the freezer.
We back up here with the Philly freezer.
Philly freezer.
You know what I'm saying? We back.
There you go.
What, you got a whole new phone? You put a whole new outfit on?
You got a whole. I got phones.
We got the burner phone, son.
You got the burner phone on and a new outfit?
Yes.
Bro.
How'd you know?
I didn't even see that. I didn't even see the Yankees jersey. I would have clowned you for that.
The same shit.
He has had the Yankee on the whole time.
The whole time.
You in some fresh air? You outside? What that look like? You look like you outside.
I am outside.
Oh, see, I knew it. See,
I'm in the freezer.
Yeah, he's in the freezer. Oh, to cool your phone. I got you.
Yeah, I've done that before. It works, bro. You got to put it in the freezer.
That shit scared the hell out of me. I had my phone sitting on my laptop, but I thought my laptop was off.
Oh, that heat from the laptop.
And your phone was like homie from Your phone was like homie from Friday. Like, you want some more, man? Nope.
Nope.
I don't want that smoke. I don't want that heat. I don't want that fire.
My man.
So basically, they've been talking about how badly you trounced me in the battle, so I need the salty run back now.
Hey.
You gotta run it back. Man. You gotta run it back. We gotta see how
we gotta run it back.
Just Blaze bagging.
Are we switching characters?
Nah, I'll do Alk still. But let's
say it's not like that. I was trying like two totally different producers.
Oh well, we were talking about that too.
I mean, we could. I mean, if you want to do it,
we can do whatever.
Like later on, do round two. Like give it some breathing room.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You gotta do the.
Yeah, so let's do the Kanye. I mean, I don't know about this Sunday. Like, I might be too quick of a turnaround for me. Cause I got some things I'll be doing. I'm gonna be busy the next like 4 or 5 days.
He got things.
So I'm thinking like next Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. We should do the Kanye and Pharrell.
Let's do that. I'm down.
He hit the Baptist note.
I'm down for
this. The church real quick.
Yeah, I think after that we do another 2 weeks and do the battle again at round 2. We say pay
Word up.
I was saying HighSign. Who you got?
And Ye versus Neptune.
Switch a different producer.
I'm open to whatever.
All right, we got or y'all talking about another one? You talk about the Ye and Pharrell joint. I'm on whoever's team got Pharrell.
Yeah, you wait. That's PL. That's PL, right? You doing Pharrell, right? PL.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all doing Pharrell. We doing
Yes.
Yeezy,
communicate.
Yeezy season approaching.
And we just gonna talk to each other across the board, all right, about it?
What you feel? Do you want to do Alk Just Blaze again, or you want to switch it?
I want to switch it.
He trying to take his money and leave. He don't want to give me a chance.
No.
We brought up some other ones like DJ High Tech and
That would be fun. Who was it? High Tech and
was it Black Milk or was it Knots?
I think it was Knots. It was Knots or Ninth Wonder.
Oh, it was Black Milk.
It was Black Milk and High Tech. No, it was High Tech.
I think it was Ninth. We had Ninth Wonder and High Tech maybe somewhere.
Yeah. It was high tech and nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who you feeling? Like, who you feeling? What would you want to see?
Something different. I want to see something that we will never see, or something that will be like, oh shit, that's kind of cool, like old school, new school, but it would have to make sense.
Yeah.
Like,
We'll converse about it.
Yeah, we'll bring something cool for y'all to check out. We'll bring something cool. But hold on,
But yeah,
let's
we
see.
got.
What we looking at? We looking at.
It's going down.
Oh yeah, we looking good. We looking good at times. So yeah,
We might need to do like produce like a rapper who produces or something like that. Like that might be.
No. No. You want to it? Let's do rappers this Sunday.
Okay. Rappers who produce.
Rappers this Sunday.
Or just rappers in general.
Or just
Rappers in general. Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
We got I did this Sunday. I might not be around.
He said,
I'm gonna be in my garage, man.
My garage.
Gotta cook the meth, man. It's not gonna cook itself.
Yeah, got to, man.
Yo, meth ain't gonna cook itself, son.
Bruh, time is rough. Gotta cook that meth.
Arcka White,
space full
you
of
know
money,
what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying?
Heisenberg.
The METH, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Heisenberg, you feel me?
Man, got
Arcka White coming through.
Man,
Arcka White.
Arcka White, yeah. Arc White instead of Arc Light. It's Arc White.
All right, well, guys, with that said, you know what I'm saying? You guys even got some insight into the next shows. Check the links below. We got Felice out there. We got Space Bridge out there. We got the battle that you can go back and see that we just talked about on Facebook. That's right. And before we get out of here, to the south, we got PL Parker Lewiz.
What up? Thank you.
And to the southwest, we have Anwar HighSign.
Anwar HighSign, formerly known as Hoslow. We're closing that chapter. We're going to get on to this new chapter in very elegant style. You feel me? Check out that fleece right now on your Apple Music, on your Spotify, on your iTunes, on your Amazon, on your Google Play, on your Bandcamp. Do your thing, and I'm going to do mine. And we're going to meet up in the middle. Check me out.
Word up. And right over here, we have the one and only ARCKATRON.
Arc White up in the building. Arc White, you know what I mean? You can find me at ARCKATRON.com. Music. My whole discography. May 1st is free revenue stream and sharing, so I get all the monies.
Help your fellow
all the
artists
monies.
by purchasing on May
I
1st.
just picked up his full discography, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Look,
thanks
been listening to Exhibits A through Z today.
Real
You know what I'm
art,
saying?
you know what I
Taking
mean?
it back.
NERDSoul supporting that real shit.
Full Arckatron.
Real art.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that real.
Go get that.
Know what I mean?
And of course, NERD, SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
So-
all them places. You know what I'm saying? Do not sleep. If you don't want to see me, you can listen to me on the podcast. If you don't want to listen to me, then just keep the tab open and let it play. It'll help your boy out. And you can check me out on Spotify with NERDSoul 10. I also have some visual liner notes coming for NERDSoul 10 because it'll just be a fun time to do. And from now on, every joint I'll do, that'll be fun. I'll do that too. So, getting jiggy with
I'm
it.
doing the Mary J. Block. I mean, the Lil Kim.
Oh my bad.
Oh, yeah, it is. Got no time.
Wu-Tang.
It's like she on like like he's on like eggshells. Like she's trying to like move too much. It's like life. Like they want an eggshell. And he's just like, don't move.
Yo, she would be looking bad when she do that, yo. Anyway, guys, love all y'all. Y'all stay real. Till next time, this is for us to you saying, you ready? Peace.
Peace. And a woo for you. Woo, woo.
The world is cold, the block is hot as a